This really scared me, and I know that it scares a lot of people, but this really opens your mind. Welcome to Katie Pop's Secret, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to figure out what you should do in your life or with your life. I'm going to give you a big tip right now. Guys, stay tuned. I'm going to get to it because you know I like to keep things sweet, short, and spicy. So what should you expect in this video? Just a tip in regards to how to figure out what you should do with yourself in your life, and this can be in relations to a lot of different things. It can be in relations to your career, relationships, just anything in general. And okay, so before we actually get into it, can we just talk about the trending of this nail, like the black tips? Guys, this is probably like the best nail tip that I can give you. And it's random, I know, but it's gonna be quick. I love this because it's like when it grows out, it's because it matches your nail bed. It doesn't look as horrible if you had like an actual solid color. So I really love the tips aspect because it matches your nail beds, right? The body of it, so when it grows out, so you girls, you can have it, or whoever, you can have it for, you know, like a long period of time. I think I do mine like every 2 months if I really push it, and you can't really see it unless someone's like really staring at your nails. So I really love these new tips that matches the color of your nail beds. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Anyways, back to my initial video. So this is a tip that I would just recommend to anybody in regards to trying to figure out what you should do with your life in regards to relationship or career, whatever the case might be. You really need to put yourself in a position that is gonna go outside of your comfort zone. Yes, I'm saying it. And I know it's something that you think you hear all the time, but you really need to put yourself in a situation that is outside of your comfort zone. Take some risk. And what I mean by that, I'll give you an example for something in regards to my life. I took a position that I basically, and this was a while back, but I took a position where I felt that it was kind of outside of my comfort zone. Anybody that knows me knows that, you know, I title myself as I title, and this is something that, again, you shouldn't do, but I do, and I'm gonna do another video on that. But I saw myself as like an introvert, right? And so this position would require me, would require me to actually speak more, right? And at first I was like, I don't really know if that's something that I can do. Like, I just like to do my job and like go home, whatever the case might be. But I decided to go with that opportunity and realize that you really have to put yourself in a zone that makes you uncomfortable. And you say, why? Because when you're in positions that makes you uncomfortable, it pulls out skill sets, it pulls out things that you don't even realize that you have, right? Things that you're not even sure that you're capable of. And then when you start to see it, you're like, oh my God, maybe I can do that. Maybe that's something that I actually enjoy doing, you know? And that's something that I realized in regards to the position that I took. It had me digging deep in regards to skill sets that I didn't even know I was capable of being good at. Skill sets that really made me realize, oh my goodness, I actually kind of enjoy doing this. So that's what I would recommend. It's like, put yourself in a position or in a situation that you think you're gonna be uncomfortable in, but you're gonna be surprised by what it brings out in you. And I can even attest that to, like, let's say for example, going to another aspect, relationship wise, like I was in a position where I was in something for a long time, a relationship for a long time, and I was super comfortable in the sense of not sure if it was a good comfortable, but comfortable that I knew the routine of it, I knew what to expect of it. And basically, long story short, if you go back to my videos in regards to like my past and relationships, you'll know the full extent or the full story of it. But I decided that I was gonna focus on me and do something that was extremely uncomfortable for me, which was to leave that relationship, which really led me to my husband, really, right? And had I not done that, I probably would have been sitting in that relationship that I knew that we had both outgrown, that individual and I had both outgrown that. So I think sometimes sitting in the comfort of what you know rather than going out there, it causes a lot of fear and anxiety, but honestly, that's where the beauty lies. And even in regards to the relationship for me, I mean, I didn't know what was going to come with leaving that, but I was like, you know what, life is short. I'm gonna take a leap of faith and trust in the one that created me, God. You know, I'm a big person on faith, and I took a risk and, you know, I met my husband and I got married to him, right? So take a risk, and not a risk that's something silly and stupid, but I mean, like, come outside of your comfort zone. Do something that kind of scares you a bit. Do something that intimidates you. Sometimes those positions or things will put you in rooms with, even for like your career or a job, for example. Sometimes, even if it doesn't necessarily maybe grow skill sets or teaches you things about yourself, it puts you in environments with other people that might be doing things that will teach you things too, right? To be like, hey, that is something I think I might want to do. Like, that is something that I think that I would be interested in or I would be good at. So yes, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Outside of your comfort zone is where the beauty lies. And I know I've heard that all the time, and you hear the saying and you hear people talk about it, and yes, in that moment it's not the nicest feeling, it's not the greatest feeling, but I guarantee you it's gonna show you a different aspect of life. That's something that I'm pretty sure that it can guarantee. You're gonna see something different, you're gonna go through different emotions, you're gonna go through things that you didn't think you were capable of, see things in yourself that you didn't think you were capable of having, or whatever the case might be, but you're gonna see something new. And I think that that will entail open your eyes, open your mind to something different. And that's what you need. You need something different to explore different areas or different ideas or whatever the case might be. But step outside of your comfort zone. I'm a firm believer, and especially for myself within the last couple of years of my life, in regards to jobs, in regards to relationships, in regards to like finance, whatever the case might be, even in regards to like finances and like tithing and that resort, when you step outside of your comfort zone, you're gonna see a lot. It's gonna teach you a lot, and beauty lies there, because then you get to see another aspect of something that you were unfamiliar with, which teaches you and grows you and propels you into greater things, I believe, right? And that's a testimony of my own life. Thank you so much again for joining me on this video. If it has helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe. I could really help with that, guys. That would be greatly appreciated.